Happy Friday. We're going to talk about the immune system a little bit. And more importantly, the immune system in relation to our ability to connect with ourselves and with other people. I've been pretty quiet about everything happening, and for my own reasons, not to not lead people, but there are really strong opinions on each side of the coin, and I want to make sure I just talk about like what I'm seeing in our practice, but some fact on how the body works and the innate intelligence that is us, and the fear that is going against so many things in relation to innate intelligence and our ability to handle stress and handle viruses and handle germs and handle all the things that are happening in our life. So the way to decrease your immune system is to not laugh, to not have joy, to eat sugar, carbs, drink a lot of booze. Other ways to decrease it is be alone, don't hug, don't share in connection. All of the hand sanitizer, for goodness sakes, is going to completely ruin our gut, our digestive system, our microbes in our gut. And 70% of our digestive system is, or of our immune system is in our digestive system. So we need to look at, like, what are we doing right now that is going to have this trickle effect? Right now we're alone. Obviously we're alone. We're quarantined. We're probably eating different. We're drinking different. This is all what I hear, at least. We're not moving as much. We're lubing up with every hand sanitizer, lotion, pill, potion, anything to avoid the germ. We're cleaning with bleach and Clorox and all these things that are not tied to improving how our immune system is actually working. We're more worried about what that quote toxin or germ is going to do to us versus how can I make the host the best possible freaking host that it can be. We have 70 trillion cells. We have, I don't know, what's the number, 70 quintillion, whatever. Bunches, more than 70 trillion viruses in our body that we were designed to fight. Herd immunity cannot happen if we're not out in herds. If we avoid it, eventually we need to come to it. How do we continue to expose our body in a safe, constructive way so that we have antibodies to it, right? That's how we build our immune system. And I think of right now, like all of the daycares still open. Well, I think of if there's any cesspool of germs, it's a daycare. And they're not worried about kids because of kids' strong immune system. So how can we take that principle? Obviously they're cleaning, but there's not a germaphobe space like it is right now in Walmart or Hornbachers. And so how can we take a perspective of growth, expansion? Our body is given everything that it needs in order to fight what it needs to fight. Going into scarcity mode and fear, and now you're seeing judgment and anger towards other people who are doing different things, who believe different things. If you're sick and you feel more comfortable, it's okay to stay home. If you're not, I want to go outside, and I will go outside without a mask probably, as there is so much information tied into what masks really mean, what they are. If you're sick, it protects you. It doesn't protect anyone else. Okay. So there's the really extreme parts of all of this going on. And my gosh, you hop on social media and nobody's really talking about how we can become better ourselves. Instead, we're worried about that person over there walking in the aisle doing this and that. We're worried about what this person said, how this person acts. And if we were just to come back to square one, physiology 101, the immune system 101, and focus on things that will make our body work better. we're going to be better in the long run, because now we have suicide rates going up. We have domestic abuse going up. We have businesses that are absolutely tanking. And I'm not saying there's a right or wrong to anything, but what's happening out there is real. So how can you take care of yourself the best that you possibly can? Beyond your kids and beyond your spouse, like what can you do right now that makes your body work better, feel better? Get outside, get in the sun, even though it's only 45 degrees. Spend time with people, even if it is on Zoom, a connection. Give people hugs. And if you're alone, find people that you can be with that starts to make your heart feel human again. We're losing our, we're really disconnected. And when we become disconnected, we start to fear things. When we start to fear things, our body shuts down and goes into protective mode. So let's just step back a little bit. And I'm not saying to do this or not to do this, but evaluate what you need for yourself and go do that. Move, eat better, drink less booze, drink more water, smile, laugh, send thank you cards. Anything that can get you to feel more joy, compassion, and love will also build your immune system. Adios.